I don't even know what to say to this. I really don't.
So if anyone hasn't already seen it, Wild make possibly one of the biggest trades in NHL history tonight. Definitely, I'd say the biggest trade in Wild history. This is a huge deal tonight. We're going to have a lot of mixed emotions, conflicting feelings about this trade. We gave up a lot. We got a hell of a player, but it is a monumental step in Wild hockey history tonight. If anyone didn't see, like I said, Wild acquire Quinn Hughes from the Vancouver Canucks. All right. Defenseman, hell of a player, just all around scoring defenseman. It's off the charts what he can do.
Well, he's got a hell of a shot.
Exactly. It's everything about him. But then the giving back to Vancouver is where you lose some people. First of all, you give up your draft pick last year, Zeev Buium, who actually yesterday I quoted, and we all kind of agreed that he's playing way more confident right now. Like it's noticeable. It was noticeable how much more confident he's been playing recently. Liam Ogren, who hasn't shown much in the NHL, so it's a young guy who can get better on maybe a worse team like Vancouver, has a chance to play more. And then Marco Rossi, who you just spent the entire offseason basically trying to get him to stay in Minnesota or extend him. I mean, that was the entire headline for the entire Wild offseason for the most part.
Sign Rossi, get him back.
And then your next year's 2026 first-round pick. 4 guys who Ogren has the potential. Zeev has very high potential. Super good offensive threat in Zeev. Marco Rossi, you lose your second center, your second-line center. All right, Jack, full reaction. And by the way, this is going to be a very short episode, people. We're going to have more on it tomorrow in a full episode, but this is a reaction.
Okay, so I'm going to get right from the start. My buddy up here, and Alex, calls me, "Oh my God, we just traded for Quinn Hughes." I'm like, what? Like, I haven't seen it on Instagram, haven't seen it on Twitter, on Google or whatever. Haven't seen anything about it. So I wait a couple. I'm like freaking out, of course, because holy shit. That's awesome. Then the whole trade comes out, and that emotion completely flipped around.
Okay.
Quinn Hughes. I mean, he's a big name for a reason. He is incredible.
It's everything, yeah. I mean,
great player. Like I said, scoring defenseman, hell of a shot. Will be a huge asset to our team. But now giving up pretty much our future for Hughes, which his contract, I think he's still owed which I guess that's
it's about $7 million.
$7 million, which that's fine. That's not a big deal. But we have a year and a half with him.
I think it's just this year.
I think it's.
No, we have him this year and next year.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we do.
If one of you two can double check, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I have it pulled up right here.
Okay, I'll let you confirm. Yeah. But my understanding is he's restricted free agent. So worst case comes to worst, if he tests free agency, Wild would have the opportunity to match. If he's restricted, hopefully you can confirm or correct me if I'm wrong.
That's what it says here anyway.
Is it showing
a 6-year contract extension in 2021 for $47 million?
Okay. So we'll get into that more tomorrow, though.
Yeah, we can figure that out. But anyway,
Trevor,
I just
keep going.
Crazy.
I got the notification from Bleacher Report Wild acquiring Quinn Hughes. I didn't see what was happening, so I'm like, okay, this is good. But obviously, when you get Quinn Hughes, I knew pieces were going too. So I was kind of holding off of my thoughts until I saw the things. Now I'll kind of break it down. Ogren, Wild clearly don't believe in Ogren. They think he's a bust. They've never given him a real chance. He was always stashed. I think.
Yeah, not at all.
He was always stashed on the fourth line when he was on the NHL roster and when he was playing a game. I think most he ever played was on the third line. I don't think he ever got first or second line.
He got second line for about a couple weeks last season when Kirill went down and Zuccarello was hurt, but just because of injuries. But
we can all agree Wild didn't trust him to play. So
not at all.
That's kind of a wash. We can all agree on that, I think.
That was not a big deal.
Rossi, good player, we all know that, but I think the relationship, and you could tell with negotiations, was shattered. And I still think it was really probably deep down. I know reports probably aren't going to show us because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get reported. At least during the year, you might find stuff out, whether it's in the off season, years out. But I'm sure that relationship has just been shot. You put him on the fourth line against Vegas, never gave him a good chance. You were playing him with who was the guy we acquired last year that for Kuzendinov and that big dude. I'm blanking on his name.
Brazo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brazo. It was Brazo, Rossi, and was it Trennan, the other winger?
Yeah, I mean,
I think so.
he didn't have a chance to score in the playoffs.
Yeah, so I mean
No, not at all.
that just completely broke relationships. So Rossi's a good player, but I think what did he sign? It was like a team friendly salary too, but it was 3 years. Realistically, long term after that 3 year, I think good chance he's gone because I'm pretty sure he was set up to be an unrestricted free agent. So even if the Wild wanted to keep him, if they chose not to trade him after or on year 3, he was going to be gone regardless. So I think that's why they were fine moving off from him. And then Zeev Buium, which he's looking like he'll be a good player, but I think the Wild are banking on now. You got Krill in his prime, Boldy's playing lights out, and your goalie, you're too deep. I think Guerin saw this opportunity. The Wild haven't won a first round playoff game series since 2015.
Avalanche in 14,
15, give or take. Get the idea. It's 10 years.
Been over a decade.
So, okay. Do you guys think they beat the Avalanche a week and a half ago, best team in the league, hottest team, and then they also beat the Jets like a couple days before that. And then do you think Billy G says, "Oh my gosh, after you beat the Stars, who were now the hottest teams going into this game, you are proving that you can beat these teams." Do you think that pulled the trigger? Because the other report is that the Canucks have been trying to extend Hughes for a while. He never was in interest at all. It was a bad team. He wasn't going to extend there. Billy G stepped in about a week ago, and now this happens the day after that you beat the hottest team in the NHL and the second best team in your division, the team that you're behind, the Dallas Stars. Do you think because the Wild keep proving and having 5 other injuries right now, Zuccarello being out and other guys being injured, they get a big win, big division win like that, Billy G says, okay, we're going all in. We are proving that we can beat these teams.
Well, that definitely proved or showed something. But I mean, I think things really started to change when we beat Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, did we go and lose to Vancouver and Calgary? Yeah, but I mean, I guess we're just unfortunately playing to our opponent standards.
Yeah. That's our own fault. Yep.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, with how hot they're playing, was it been the last 5 weeks or so? I think he saw the opportunity with how great Wellset's playing. Gustafson's been maybe a tad below.
He's still playing fine, though. It's not like he's having a bad year.
He played great last night.
Yep, 100%. So you account for the 2 deep goalies. I think he saw the opportunity where realistically Rossi's a good player now, but in the long-term outlook, I don't think either player Rossi or
he's been very inconsistent.
Decide he's going to stay. So eventually you're going to lose Rossi. So you basically wash out Rossi and Ogren that realistically wasn't looking like a key part for the future. And then you trade Zeev Buium, who's still extremely young. That hurts, but obviously you got to give up to get talent. And then really that draft pick for this upcoming year will make playoffs. Worst case, if the Wild do another first round lose out, if it doesn't pan out this year, that's still a pick, low 20s, 18, 19, whatever that comes out to.
Not one of the superstars.
No, it's not like a...
So essentially the way I see it is it's 2 washes, which Rossi kind of sucks for the short term, but long term, he is probably going to be a wash. And then really it's just, we'll have to see Zeev Buium, how he pans out 5 years out and kind of grade it then. And then really it's a lottery. Because, I mean, how many first round...
It's a random.
If you exclude the top 5 picks, let's say in the first round for hockey, from pick 6 to 30, right? 30 teams in hockey. You get the point. How many of those pan out? Maybe 70.
Well, it's definitely a Jurassic.
And then even if they pan out, are they a key difference maker? Are they a star player, a superstar player? So the more I kind of think about it as we go over it, I'm for the trade, assuming you can figure out an extension. So whether we have Hughes, whether it's just the remainder of this year, even if you have him next year, but if he ends up leaving in free agency, whether it's this free agency or next,
then it
gave
will
up
be complete
that
easy.
future,
complete
then that trade plummets.
loss.
But
If you don't win the
Yeah.
cup, like
We were talking.
if
Right,
you win the
talking about
cup and he
earlier,
leaves, then you're fine. But
yeah,
we were talking about earlier before we started recording. Now,
Mhm.
so yeah, we have two chances at this. If we pretty much we have to convince him to stay at this point, which is
Mhm.
going to involve deep playoff runs. Because I mean, how many times is he's probably playing at the playoff once, maybe
Once,
I
twice.
think that's
once.
yeah. I don't know, but I'm sure that's probably the key reason why negotiations never.
Oh yeah, he
That's
wants to
close.
go somewhere where he can
Vancouver.
win, which I don't blame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't win there. Yeah.
So we essentially need to prove our worth right now. Like, can we beat a Vegas or a Dallas or hell, even Avalanche?
You're proving it right now, but
You're gonna
when
have
it
to.
comes to April, you need to do it then. That's the problem.
Yeah, and
Like,
I do have faith. I mean, obviously it's hard to know because you don't know what team you're matching up against. But obviously with this trade, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. But when you now move Middleton to the third line, decor, right,
Mhm.
with Bogosian would be his pair. That's going to be a really good lockdown
Yeah.
defensive pair who's going to be getting a lot of draws, penalty kills, or defensive own draws. Now,
okay,
Brody,
hey, we'll cover this
Yeah.
more tomorrow. Okay, Trev.
But I will say, think about so we're gonna have Fabes and Hughes.
I know. I mean,
on
that
a
is
line.
scary. With
That is
Kirill
like
and Boldy
McKinnon
and
and what's his nuts level.
and Makar. Yeah.
Yeah, Makar.
I mean, it is.
That is
yeah.
gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we'll get into more of the lines and how the Wild are going to look and what we're going to be seeing on Sunday, or when maybe a report's going to come out when he's first going to play for the Wild. We don't know. But we'll get into more of the into the weeds stuff. One thing that I had, just a thought that immediately happened for me, is like, it's just your centers now. It goes Ek, and then I mean,
Yeah.
but here's the other thing. You've been playing phenomenal without Rossi right now. You're kind of Nico Sturm
That's
has.
fair.
I know Sturm has been on the third line and fourth, and that's where he's going to belong. But he has brought energy. Sturm has been great for the stuff
Yeah,
he's
he
been
was
in.
he was a good dude to bring back.
Yeah. Either way, all right. We are going to get it more onto it tomorrow. We got a full episode tomorrow. Vikings pregame on Sunday. The Wild play at 1:00 tomorrow against Ottawa. The Wolves are the one that they play on Sunday, so we'll cover that too. Big episode tomorrow, but for tonight, that's our reactions right there. Big day in Wild history. Very big day.
Let's hope this turns out.
Yeah. All right. For our Twin City Sports Talk, Jack, Trevor, and Bruce, we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Oh, wait a second. I got to share. Tomorrow, too, first rendition of the roles reversed snake draft.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be good.
It's going to be a fun episode tomorrow, too. We got that game and a bunch of other those pregame assessments. So, yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow.